Hey guys, Rich Pasini, your eBay power seller here. You know what I love about selling eBay is when you could offer good deals to your buyers, and in return your buyers give you great feedbacks. Well, what I want to show you today, folks, is some of the items I'm selling. I'm a small volume seller, but I've been on this platform for 24 years, and I have to honestly say I do love selling on eBay. So I want to showcase some of the things, and then I want to take it to the feedback, and we'll close this video out, so I hope you can check it out. Alright, so without further ado, let's do a split screen here. Here is my eBay store. I know you guys probably check out of the eBay sellers and see what they have to offer. Well, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of inventory because I really would love to get brand new stuff. That's what I'm really aiming for right now. And you know, I figured let me just showcase some of the stuff to you guys. And as you can see over here, I took it to the wrong window over there. This is what I have over here. This is the eBay store, and if you are to look me up, you would just type in shop-rjpasini-for-great-deals. I'm putting a lot of dash in because I didn't want to just keep it one long word, you know what I'm saying? So as you can see here, I have 100% positive feedback, and I sold over 3,000 items so far, and I have 42 followers. Not bad for a small volume seller, which I am. But what I want to show you guys is the items I have right now listed here. I'll point out a couple of them. I'm not going to do all of them, like I said, but just wanted to show, you know, the men and women out there, if you're interested in some of the items I have, and if you see anything you like, please don't hesitate to make a best offer, okay? And then I'm going to take it to my feedbacks and show you what buyers had to say about my service. I picked this up recently, just to let you guys know. This is a Final Cut keyboard. Pro. It's a Bella Pro Series keyboard 3.0 for Final Cut Pro. I came across this thing. I didn't know they had something like this here, to be honest with you. I know of Final Cut Pro, but I didn't know they had this here. This is a nice keyboard. It's been tested. It works. It does. If you see these other pictures here, it does have like a little scuff marks over here. That's one thing about me. I always, for the most part, I would say all the time, I always in detail putting out there the description of what the item's condition is, whether it's, you know, got flaws, scratches, dings, dents, whatever it may be. I always like to put that out there for the buyer. This way, you know, the buyer is well informed of what they're getting, you know. But this item is pretty clean, considering those little scuff marks on there. I picked this up, and a lot of the things that you see here, folks, I don't know if it's showing it over here, but a lot of these items are with best offers, okay? And then let's see what else I picked up recently here. I wanted to share some stuff with you guys. These here, I dropped the prices on these here, okay? They're women's Coach boots, as far as I understand. They're genuine. It's supposed to be anyway. And always check the size, of course, but you can see they're in pretty good condition. I know not right now. If you look outside over here in the East Coast of New York, it's 81 degrees or 82 degrees according to the thermometer on my computer here. People ain't thinking about any snow boots or anything, or rain boots just yet. Well, though, rain boots, you know, you might want to check it out. You know, check that out as well. Again, that's the size. It's size 5B, small little foot, but you know, that's what we have. What else do I got over here? I could show you guys really quick here. This here is a 9/11 NYPD commemorative hat with the pin. I put this up, and this is not a new item. It's been around for a while, but I thought I'd just showcase this to you guys. This is what it looks like in the back. Alright, and this is the inside of it. Okay, and the other thing, what you'll be getting with this, I'm including with this here, is this 9/11 pin. It's a little pin, that's why I put that coin there. It's very small. It's like the size of a dime or whatever it is, a nickel there, whatever. It's a very small pin, but I figured maybe people might want to, you know, put it on a hat in you know, in honor of the or in memory of the 9/11 you know, memorial thing there. So that's what I have over there. Let's see, what else could I share with you guys. This one here I have over here, the Hot Wheels. Again, folks, everything I'm showing you here is going to have, you know, best offer on them, and everybody gets free returns on all these items. Anybody buys from me gets free returns, so you don't have to worry about it. If you buy something you don't like it, just send it back. You know, you get a full refund plus your shipping. So it's not costing you anything, it's costing me. So we got that there. And I had one already. I sold one. This is the only one I have left right now. I didn't even know Hot Wheels made these type of cars like this here, to be honest with you. But this is what I got right now, okay? So what else? I'm not going to go through every single one of these things, folks, so don't worry about it. The Sony Dream Machine dual digital clock here. This is nice. Tested out. Works great. You know, if you guys are interested in Sony. I like Sony products. Sony and Panasonic are my favorites. This here, this digital clock works really good. Tested it out. It's nice. It's vintage. It's old. I think, I can't swear to it, I think this was made back in the late 80s or 90s or something like that, but it's tested, it works good, stuff like that. It's aged. You can see like it's got some little discoloration, you know, from due to age and stuff like that, and the usage as well. But it's been tested, it works out good. And again, you know, I don't have to keep reminding you, everything you see here is with best offer. Let's see what else can I share with you guys here. Like I said, I want to try to keep this video as short as possible. I got some ladies' clothing over here. This this is new with tags, Windsor sleeveless, wide, long black stretch jumpsuit, size extra small. I got sneakers here. Some of these are pre-owned. Okay, we got this Norman Rockwell puppy love boy and girl thing here. Still have that there. This is open box, but it's tested, works out good. If you're interested in stuff like that. This here, there are things that are being sold for parts. You know what I'm saying? I can't get this to... I had this, as a matter of fact, a little story about this. I purchased this brand new. It was sitting around for a while. I went to go test it out and couldn't get it to work. So I think that's why I even put on here for parts not working. Am I correct? Yeah. Yeah, not working. Parts only. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sometimes these things... And I bought this thing brand spanking new, so I don't know what happened to it. Just, I guess, been sitting around too long. What else do I got here? I got this little vintage travel iron here. Look at this thing here. Came across this. Pretty clean, you know. Works. Tested it out too, by the way, in case you're looking for a little travel iron. The handle folds up. But, yeah, that's what we got going on here. You can see the plug. You can tell it's old just by looking at this plug. And it comes with this little carrying case here. But it is clean, really is clean. I want to show the bottom of it. I think I do have more pictures here, right? Yeah, there it is. That's the bottom. Nice and clean. Look at that. Yep. It's got a little dial on it too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. The only thing, yeah, I pointed out in the bag's got like a little wear on it. So, like I said, folks, I know some things are very detrimental. Maybe people don't really care about it, but I like to make sure the person who's buying it knows what they're getting from me. So, yeah, I point out little details like that. But yeah, this is nice. If you're looking for a nice travel iron, it works good. Like I said, tested it, you know, and we got that. Let's see what else can I share with you. This here is brand new. It's a 4 GB flash drive. This is new as well. What do you call it there? It's the Logitech wireless keyboard. Matter of fact, I have a wireless keyboard. I love it. I love Logitech products. So yeah, that's all boxed up, whatever. It's all ready to go. Then we got over here, if a person's looking for or has a keyboard that doesn't have the wireless receiver, as you can see, it says this is a wireless desktop mouse keyboard receiver. In order to make everything work in unison, you know, to make it functional properly, you need to have the keyboard receiver. The only thing I will tell you, make sure if you do have a keyboard that this will accommodate it. Okay, but let me tell you, folks, I sold a lot of keyboards, and even the keyboards I put there on my listings with no receiver, I will get messages back from the buyer. I bought a keyboard, but it doesn't work. And that's why I told people, you know, when you're buying it, you need the receiver in order to make it work. That's what keeps the communication, the signal together, to make it. So these are wireless devices, and you need a receiver to make it work. Yeah, a little thing here, little lights here for cars. You got to check again. Always check, make sure that these things are going to fit your car. Here's another rare vintage radium gold Sony Dream Machine. Yeah, I like Sony Dream Machines. I have one. I bought one from a thrift store and I ended up keeping it. No, it was really nice. I had to keep it. But let's see what else can I share with you guys. Let's go to the next. I only have 110 items listed here. I got this here. Radio, yeah, Chic Quattro from Men's Razor Blade, whatever. This one over here is Sony Handycam video camera. I believe this works. I don't think there's anything wrong with it as far as I know. Or else I would have said it there on the listings, but this is what you're getting with it. Okay, just to let you guys know if you're looking for it. It's been tested, it works. And let me tell you something, folks. You know, anything that you buy from me, especially electronics, I always like to send them out with insurance for the simple reason, God forbid they get damaged. Everything is tested prior to leaving my shop here. Well, I should say my present, building here. It's always tested, okay, before it gets shipped out to you, because for some reason, when it stays in a warehouse facility, and I go pick it up, there's always a probability of something where maybe there's been moisture in there, or maybe it's been sitting too long, and for some reason it might not work. I only had one case like that there a while back, and it was an electronic thing, and for some reason, I think it might have been a printer if I'm not mistaken, it was sitting, and for some reason it just wasn't functioning properly, and I had to message the buyer, tell him, look, I'm very sorry, the item right now that you ordered is not available right now due to a problem with it, and I'm not going to send it out and take a chance and say, well, maybe hopefully when it gets there, it'll be okay. I don't do things like that, folks. It's not good business. I know eBay don't like it. When I contacted eBay, I told them why I had to do it, and I don't think it put a ding on my seller account, but I don't think eBay likes the idea of things like. But you know what? It's out of my control. What can I do? Things happen. You could be driving over to the warehouse, pick up an item, and let's say you pull off the shelf, right, and it falls down, it cracks. Then what are you supposed to do? Hopefully, but you got to be careful. I'm just saying. But accidents do happen. So right now, as far as I know, everything has been tested with this here. It works. I didn't get a chance to look at the description, but this is what you're getting with it because of the carrying bag. It's not a Sony carry bag either. But everything you see there, that's what you're getting with it. So, yeah, can't move it around anymore. My computer's been acting up lately. I don't know why. But yeah, everything you see here is what you're going to be receiving if you decide to buy this Sony Handycam. I have quite a few Handycams. I love them. I bought one brand new too. Over here we got this. I know it's a Parker. All right. This one here is from H&M. Really nice condition. If I can get it to work, you look over here. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And again, you always check the size. This is the size 2 for women. Okay, really nice jacket, clean in and out. So yeah, that's what we got going on with that. Let's see, what else can I share with you guys. Here's another receiver. I don't have 2 receivers. I thought I showed you that one before. Maybe I have 2 of them, I guess. I don't know. This is a Logitech wired illuminated keyboard. Okay, this one here is nice. It lights up. The keys light up. I don't know if I have a picture where you can see it. Where the keys are lit up. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was right there. Yeah. Again, don't let the prices deter you, folks. I'm always willing to, like I said again, I really want to clear out the inventory. As long as they're reasonable, I will accept them. I picked this up recently. If you're looking for a nice little Bissell. I got this one. It's pretty clean. You can see it here. Let's see, different one here. Everything's been cleaned up here. Filters, everything you see here is nice and clean. This bad boy's all ready to go. The only thing I will say, when you get it, make sure it's charged, because if you get it, and I charge it to test them out, but if you get it, I don't want you to think like it's already tested out. You might be using, all of a sudden it might go dead on you. It's not because the battery's dead, it's because it's got to be recharged. You got to charge it up. It is wireless, device here, but the thing works great. Tested it out, and you can see it's super clean. I don't know if I got any other pictures to show you. There's the bristle over there, the actual roll. You can see it's nice and clean, white, everything in here. And what's nice about this here, really quick, when you take it off, you could also use it portable. If you got to get something in your car or whatever, car vac, you can use it for that as well. Yeah, but that's what I got with that there. That's what's fairly new, listed. Sony PlayStation thing here. I come across these things every now and then. This is an Estes rocket. It's just a rocket itself. That's about the length of it. I think it's what it's 18, 19 inches. You can't see. It's too small for me. And pretty clean. There's no rocket engine with it or anything. That's it. What you see is what you get. It's not even a box. I have to make a box for it. But I think it's brand spanking new, from what I understand. It's never been tested. You would see if it was being used, you'd probably see debris from the rocket when it took off. But as far as I can see, this is a new item here. So we got that there. Actually, I had older ones, and there was a guy, I don't know if he's still interested in this here. He told me if you ever come across it, let him know. He likes SD rockets, but I never got around, so I don't think I can find his number anyway to let him know about this here. Brand new kid, 10-year worry-free smoke detector. Okay. Here is the December 4th, 1929 sealed New York Times newspaper. That's what this looks like here, guys. All right, comes with the certificate of authenticity. Right. We got that, and that comes with it, that, and the paper is still in the bag. The newspaper. The newspaper is like, it's got like rough edges and stuff like that. Some paper is missing on it. It's old, you know. As far as I know, I don't think, from what I understand, it's not a reprint. That's why I understand it not to be a reprint. I think it is an actual paper from, what did they say, 1929, whatever. Yeah. So I still got that there going. It comes with this, you know, nice little folder type of thing where it protects it and stuff. There is damage on it, as you can see here. All right. That's why, like I said, folks, I always point everything out to the buyer to let them know what they're getting. And I think on both sides, that's one side, that's the other side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's how it looks like when it's all placed in the folder and stuff. And this is it when it's in a closed photo here. But yeah, we got that there. What else do I got? I could share with you guys. Sony digital clocks. Yeah. If you buy anything from me, folks, if you have purchased from me before, you know, from before at one point, I always try to, for the most part, not all the time, I can't guarantee it, but for the most part, I always try to print out the user guide or user manual on how to set these things, because I've sold digital clocks before, and I would, every now and then, somebody would question it, or like if a buyer would say, how do you set the time on here, and this, that, and the other thing. They're always asking all these questions, and I figured to circumvent that problem, let me print out the user guide manual whenever available. I can't, it doesn't happen all the time. There are times I can't get the user guide for it. I usually go to Manuals Lib. That's what it's called, Manuals Lib library. Well, it's Lib for library. And I usually get all my, you know, user guides or quick start guides from there, and sometimes they don't have them. So, but it'll be noted in the description. If it comes with the user guide, it'll be noted in there. If not, then, you know, it's not really hard to figure out, folks, to be truthfully honest with you. But, you know, whenever possible, I will print them out. I will print them out for people. You know, I don't mind. People say, yeah, but you know, you're using your printer, your ink. I don't care, the paper. Listen, I want my buyers to be informed. I want them to like my service and come back for more. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to print out paper, you know, I use it on a laser printer here, and I get a lot of usage out of it, stuff like that. I don't care about that, folks. I don't want my buyers, just to state this to you guys, are my #1 priority. Plain and simple. I mean, you know, I'll do whatever I can to give you guys the best deal, the gospel truth. You know, so yeah, but that's with the electronic stuff. Here, like I said, it's a LabTech desktop microphone here, boom microphone. Actually, I started one like that. A different model was a LabTech. That's how I started my YouTube channel. Believe it or not, was one of those. And you know something? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty decent, I have to honestly say. Right now, I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone, so if I sound, you know, a little probably better, I would hope, from that to that, you know, but I have to honestly say, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was one, I call them stick mics. And then the other thing out over here, I think this is the last part of it, is the nice HP printer here, if I can get it to work here. Hello, there we go. This one here is a nice LaserJet printer. Whenever you see, however you want to define it, a printer, it's when you see the W, that means it's wireless. If you see a WD, it'll be wireless duplex. Duplex being it prints on both sides. This printer is nice. I've sold quite a few of these here. Whenever I do go to thrift stores and I do see these, I try to pick them up for the most part, as long as they're in nice, clean condition. Okay, whenever someone buys something from me, I want to make sure the item is in good, clean condition. And again, you know, if you get it and for some reason it doesn't work or whatever, which it should, these things are all tested, you always send it back. Okay, that's my hand, by the way. It's not dirt or anything. It was my camera there. But yeah, that's the bottom of it. Really clean printer. Still in the warehouse. So I don't know. By the time people buy it, the ink might be dried out. I don't know how much ink is in there, folks. Yeah, I pointed over here. What was this again? There's a reason why I pointed that. I don't know if there's like a little scuff mark over here. I know people might say, you know, probably think, why are you so, you got to point that every little thing. I just want people to know what they're getting from it. That's why I do that. I mean, a lot of people, I don't know if there are a lot of people that do that. There's some people do and not sellers, but I do, But everything works out. Here's the sheets, the test configuration sheet, device configuration. And this one here is the test page to let you know. And the reason why I put these in there is to let the potential buyer know that this printer was tested on a Windows operating system. My system, I'm using a Windows 10 Home Edition operating system. And what's nice about printing out the self-test, it'll tell you, I don't know if it tells you on this one, I think it's this one here. It'll tell you the page count, how much it was used. If it was used, like 100 pages were printed or 1,000 pages. Potential buyers like to know that because they want to see what they're getting. I mean, is this thing it might be a nice printer, but is it a workhorse? Has it been used so much where it's got a lot of wear and tear on? So it's always good to print out those sheets there. I think that about does it. Like I said, folks, I'm not going to go over every single item I have here. You could check it out for yourself, okay, when you get a chance, if you're interested in any of these things. And again, folks, everything here that you see is with best offer. So all I ask is, if you're going to make a best offer, please keep it reasonable. That's all I ask. And now I want to show you the feedback. This is the feedback from happy buyers. This is the feedback profile right here. And you see how this is right here, where it says with the dashes. If you were to look me up on eBay, you would have to put those dashes in there, okay? So far I got 1,531 feedbacks. It should have been more. Not everybody leaves feedbacks, unfortunately, but And these are some of the feedbacks I have, and I just want to share with you guys. And really, what makes me happy is when when you're offering a service like this here, and you get responses like this here, feedback like this here. It really makes you feel good about it, selling on eBay. But check this out though, folks. This one over here, good deal, easy transaction, item is described. People like what that there, item is described. Make sure, if you're a seller, if you think I'd sell on eBay, be very definitive with your, when it comes to writing your descriptions, because that's very important to people. Fair shipment, A++. Thank you. This one I like. This guy here, and I'm going to show you the pot. I'm going to show you what he bought, why he's praising it. It goes, wow, I noticed percolator is used, but it is barely used. It looks as it was new. The shipping was super fast. I recently had a rotator cuff surgery, so I only have one usable hand, and this was so securely packaged that I almost had to get help, but I got it done. I would rather have it wrapped as it was supposed to shoddily wrapped, and damaged in shipping. Super pleased with this purchase, adding Mr. Pasini to my favorites. And this is why the guy praised this here. I know some people I say, really? But look at this here. Look at the condition of it. Let's go over here. You can see it better that way. Let me tell you some, folks. If you guys sell coffee pots or whatever, if you're into that type of, I've sold quite a bit of these too. 12 cup, 4 cup, Farberware. The other things I would sell too is the Keurig coffee makers, those as well. But this one here was exceptionally clean, and this is why he was praising. I mean, look at this thing. It is like brand spanking new. I have to agree with him, not because it's mine, because I'm selling it, but it is like brand spanking new. And this is why he gave it praise. But just to share this with you guys, the reason why he was talking about it being so wrapped up is, when I wrap these things up, I prep them for sale, for delivery prior to shipping. I'll do is I would wrap it up in plastic. The cord goes inside. You pop the lid off and you put it. That's how a lot of people sell these things. They put it in the, with the coffee basket, and they put the lid on it, and that's how they do it. They ship it like that. What I would do then is wrap it up in plastic, okay, and then I take cardboard. And I take the cardboard and I bend it in a way, I craft it in a way where it's going to go around the handle, on the spout, and around the whole unit itself. So that thing is wrapped up in cardboard, right? Plastic, cardboard, and then I prepack it with a lot of paper. I use the thick paper there to ship it out. So it's double boxed. Basically, it's like almost being double boxed. It's like that Farberware. And if you do see them, folks, they do sell, and they're pretty decent. I'm not sure what I had this for. I think it was for $39.99. I think he offered me $37. I did with the best offer, and I accepted it. But yeah, if you come across these and they're in good condition and they have everything, you know, there's nothing wrong with picking them up. Well, that's all I have for you right now, folks. If you see anything you like, please don't hesitate to make that best offer. This is Rich Pasini signing off. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.